Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be scrubbing through the brand new trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom that is due out 2 days before my birthday on December 20th. Now, I'm not going to lie, several months ago, I totally forgot that this film was in the pipeline. With all the hoo-ha that's been going on with Warner Brothers, the whole James Gunn, Peter Safran taking over there, like a whole new timeline, I totally forgot about it. It kind of just got buried in obscurity with all the hoo-ha that's been going on. We've obviously got Blue Beetle out at the moment. It's only just come out here. I haven't even had a chance to check it out yet. I've just been flat chat with Uncharted stuff, Etsy orders, also gearing up for Halloween season here on the new channel with some awesome content, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, I totally forgot until someone reminded me a couple of months ago, remember Aquaman's coming out this year? I thought, oh shit, no. So anyway, a couple of days ago, we got some teaser footage which gave us a little bit of an insight into what to expect. We now have a 2-odd-minute trailer. I have watched it, so what I'm going to do is scrub through it, just go through things that stood out to me, things that I dig, things that make me go, eh. But like overall, as a trailer, like it did its job. It kind of just gives you the vibe of what to expect. Visually, it looks the same as the first one. It's pretty much on par. And look, don't get me wrong, I really had fun with the first Aquaman. I thought it was very silly, bombastic. I love the fact that they had an octopus playing the drums in the first film. A lot of people hated it. I thought it was the most charming thing I'd ever seen in my life. But yeah, it was very silly. In terms of the visuals, the CGI, it pretty much looks the same. Though it seems like the stakes are a lot higher this time around. So first and foremost, I do like the logo intro here. And we do have a voiceover from Jason Momoa, kind of recapping the events of what sort of happened in the first Aquaman. We see Mr. Curry's house there and him practicing. Now here's a first glimpse of the CGI, and again, it doesn't look too bad in terms of the new suit that he's got, and it is an updated suit. Like it's supposed to be the same suit that he got at the end of the first Aquaman. There are a few changes here and there. They do digitally clean the suit up. The practical suit that Jason Momoa wears has separated plates, so he has, you know, full range of motion. He can do a shoulder roll, and they go in digitally and make it all seamless in terms of those beautiful gold scales. But the CGI, like, it looks the same as the first one. It's colorful, it's vibrant. I like it in that respect. I think it's also one of those things where you kind of have to suspend disbelief and just go with it, because this is Atlanta. This is something that's very over the top, colorful. You got all these beautiful sea creatures, marine life. I do like this shot of him coming out and the suits hanging up. So that looks like they have like kit bashed together a more final form looking suit, if that makes sense. If that were the actual practical suit that he'd wear, there'd be motion tracker dots. Those are the pants. Like that is the fabric that they do use, that they do indeed use on the pants. It's that specially textured fabric, which is pretty cool. And then obviously the end result when the CGI is done. Like, it looks great. It's a really cool suit. Paired with Momoa's characterization of the character, I really like it. Again, this is a beautiful shot. It looks like something out of a Disney animated cartoon, but it looks beautiful. Now here's our first glimpse of Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, reprising his role as Black Manta. So this is pretty much a revenge film. Aquaman killed Black Manta's dad in the first film. He's seeking revenge. And he also has some new tech. He has a trident, which apparently isn't canon in the DC comics. As far as I've read, correct me if I'm wrong, but he does indeed have a new suit, some new tech, a new ship as well. So he's got some new toys to play with to go up against Aquaman. We see the return of Nicole Kidman as Mama Bear. And we see Mr. Curry's house being burnt to the ground. So is this an act of Black Manta? Who knows? Is this the start of his revenge spree against Aquaman and the Atlanteans? Who the fuck knows?
From director James Wan.
Now, not only is this a cool shot because Yahya Abdul-Mateen II looks like a fucking badass and just ripped and jacked, and look at those contact lenses. The trident reminds me of the kryptonite spear that Batfleck built in BVS. It's not it, but like the aesthetic of it really looks like it. At first, when I saw this before I saw the rest of the trident, I'm like, fuck off, no way is he using remnants of the kryptonite spear. Now here's our first glimpse of the stealth suit. I'll just go back. So we saw stills from this, I think like 2 years ago. Like, I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago where we saw pictures that had surfaced of the stealth suit amongst some other stills. Oh my god, that seemed so long ago. It's an interesting take. I dig it. Like, it's kind of bare basic, but I guess that's the point. It's a stealth suit. It's like Cap's stealth suit. It's very like subdued in terms of the design and the color. But it's cool. It's cool to see him have a variation with the costume. Now he's actually rescuing his brother Orm, who is emaciated, skeletal with a beard, trains him, and then all of a sudden Patrick Wilson is jacked to the nines right there. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm sure they will address it. Hopefully. Because he needs his help. He needs his help to go up against Black Manta as well as the Atlantean army to go up against Black Manta as well. And like, again, look at these shots. These really are stunning. Again, like, not the greatest CGI, but who the fuck am I to judge? I'm not a CGI artist. I don't know what, like, you know, the working hours are, the working conditions are, what they're going up against, what they're working with, what their budget is. But it does look colorful and fun. Just give them that. This shot here, for a split second, I thought it was Mickey Mouse. Oh, gee. So yeah, it looks like Black Manta's going on his revenge spree. And there we go. There's the Trident. Clearly not the Kryptonite Spear from BVS. But yeah, apparently this isn't exactly canon in the DC comics from what I've read. For a split second as well, I thought this was the guy that plays Data from Star Trek. And I went to IMDb and he's not listed. But it's in the eyes. I'm going to say it's in the eyes. Now we see the war going on in Atlantis, so that'll be pretty interesting. And then we see Data slicing the hand off with the Trident. See, that is a cool concept. That reminds me of like Pirates of the Caribbean, stuff like that. Like, that's what I've always loved about the first Aquaman. The concepts are absolutely great, and it seems like they've carried that over in this one. The hair CGI looks pretty good. Like, you know, it looks like hair underwater. Who's that? A random shot, a random person. I don't know who that is. And then yeah, we got all the quick little cuts right before we get to the title sequence. So yeah, look, overall guys, I am pretty keen for this. Like, again, I totally forgot about it with all the stuff that's been going on with Warner Brothers and everything else, and it kind of just got buried in obscurity. Like I said, it seems like 2 years ago we got the first photo of the stealth suit, of Jason Momoa wearing the stealth suit. But in terms of everything else, it looks on par with the first Aquaman. Again, if it tries something new and wows me, more brownie points. Like, absolutely, that's what I want at the end of the day. But so far, it just seems like they're playing it safe. Probably upping the ante a little in terms of the visuals, like the concepts and the visuals look pretty good to me. And that's what always charmed me about the first one. It was goofy and silly, and I just want the same with this one. Especially given the fact that this is the last in the DCEU, which is kind of a sad day. James Gunn has stated that Blue Beetle, the character of Blue Beetle, is indeed carrying over into the DCU. So that'll be pretty interesting, and I still have to check that out. It was ages until we got Blue Beetle here. Like, Blue Beetle came out last month in the States, and we've only just got it this week, which is insane. So guys, once you've checked out the trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.